Guys, well, welcome back for part two. If you watched part one, then you know we had some interruptions. I think I've got those taken care of, and she's all laid down taking a little nap under her blankie. So, Einstein and I say hello and welcome back. Now, we were talking about animals and the way that they communicate. And I have one of the most adorable animals that comes back every spring, late spring. And that is a turtle. You heard me right, a turtle. She's huge. I mean, we're talking turtle, not turtle, okay? She's adorable. And she has been coming to my house every spring. This has been the 4th year now in a row. And she comes and she visits. She actually visits. And then she'll scour around and dig a little here and dig a little there and until she can find the exact spot. Now I've got a little clip and I'm going to show you her. She's beautiful, so don't fall in love. You can't have her. She's mine. But here she is. Now that you've seen her and you've seen how beautiful she is, I was amazed the first time she came to our house. I really was. Actually, I looked out and thought somebody had thrown an old football on my front lawn or something. And I actually went out to pick it up. Imagine my surprise when I got close enough to see without my glasses on. And she has come every year for 4 years. Now, last year, when she came, I was in the process of putting in a new lawn. And I had loam brought over. The landlord where I live had dropped loam and spread it and everything. But it was from a pile. So, of course, trees had grown in it and all kinds of things. So I went out and I raked every bit of it, picking up all the rocks. I mean, every little thing that I could find, and to make it as nice and clean. And who comes traipsing in? My newly made lawn, all ready to seed and dig holes, but her. And I put it on Facebook. This is the only one allowed to come in and dig up all this work I've done to find just the right spot. I'll show you pictures. She did. But that particular year, excuse me, that particular year we had a very, very, very hot summer. And the sand, because this is mostly sand here, so when you dig, that's what you get, would get so hot that she couldn't dig. And I'll show you a little clip where she snuck in by the house here and crawled in under my plants. And she actually then waited till, I think it was about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, and she came out and dug a hole and laid her eggs. Now, to me, this just, if a turtle has the common sense not to be out in the heat trying to get things done, what's wrong with some of us? Myself included. I love working out in the heat. And we shouldn't. Let's be a little smarter. I love the weather. I love the warm weather. But I thought, how adorable. So I took pictures. I'll show you the picture. And I think I've got a little clip of her just barely, the finish of her getting in, because I didn't realize where she had gone at first. And that was just adorable. Now, this summer here, it was kind of cute because she came late. Now, she's generally almost like clockwork, the 13th to the 14th of June when she comes to the house. Now this year, around the 13th or 14th, I thought I saw her out there at the, the edge of the between the dirt and the street, you know, between the grass and the street. I mean, in the sand. So I went over to say hello to her, but it wasn't my turtle. How'd you know it wasn't your turtle? Well, because it had a white spot on its head and a white spot on its tail. That's not my turtle. But I did say hello and invite it to come back at any time. It's more than welcome. But inside I'm thinking, where's my turtle? Did she get hurt? Did she get hit by a car? What's happened to my turtle? Then one day, I was puttering in the house. I love to clean and putter. And all of a sudden, something said, again, go look out the door. So I did. There she was. She was off to the right. The girls hadn't seen her yet, and they love her. She like interacts with them when she comes. And I thought, no, I'm not going to tell the girls she's here. I'm just going to walk around, do my stuff, and leave her alone. The next thing I hear the girls at the door go, and I'm thinking, now what? I go out, and little Miss Turtle has crawled her butt up onto the walkway and is now at the bottom of the steps saying hello to the girls that I wouldn't tell was here. Got pictures. I'll show you. It was the cutest thing. Then I knew definitely that was my turtle. So you see, animals communicate with us in so many different ways. Look up the meaning of the turtle. I feel there's some special connection for that turtle. And there's more to that story, but I'm not allowed to tell that right now. There are certain things that are shared with me that there's got to be a certain time when these things are being brought forward. One of the ladies that comes to me now all the time, she's just learning the meaning behind all of that and the importance behind all of that. And that's what these videos may seem very simple to you. Maybe they seem like, it's not much. It's interesting, but how does this work into ascension? How does this work into awakening? The angels taught me this is a slow process. You have to learn it at a pace where your body, your conscious level, your subconscious level, all adjust the information slowly. This is not a process that goes boom, bang, okay, you're awake. But it is a process that's amazing. And it's one of those things, you're going through ascension, whether you are aware of that or not. Isn't that amazing? Life is changing, but it's changing so slow that you don't see the difference. Or maybe all of a sudden you sit and look back and think, gosh, I remember when I used to do this or do that, and you don't do it anymore. Or you notice new things. Now, I met a lovely couple. They're from Missouri. And this was on my spiritual journey, which I'm going to tell you about that someday too, because that was unbelievable. And this couple, I won't use their names until I get their permission, were put in my path, and I ended up then, at the end of my journey, at their home in Missouri. Now, my guides are always at me, to eat right, eat healthy. And they'll bring certain foods to me that I might need in my dietary system because certain foods heal certain things, you see. And they used to be at me about things like broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, things like that. I used to say to them, I don't need anything that looks like a tree. I didn't like those. This woman from Missouri would cook dinner, and I would sit and watch her. She had a walk. I went and bought a walk after this, believe me. And I would see her putting in asparagus. Not asparagus, excuse me, broccoli. Then another night cauliflower. I'm thinking, ooze. And I look at life, oh, there's troubles up again. Then I look at life and I think, this is being put in your path. You've asked. You've been told. Now we're going to give it to you whether you like it or not. Because I would never refuse it at somebody else's home. Never. She's been gracious enough, not only to allow me to stay there for a few days, but to feed me. And the first mouthful was like heaven. And I said, you have got to teach me how to do this. These are vegetables my angels have wanted me to eat, and I've never liked them. And now I have them 2 or 3 times a week. So, don't be so quick to think, oh God, I don't like that. No, I'm not chasing that. No, I'm not trying that. If the angels put it in your path, and maybe it's in a different form than you've ever had before, take that chance. Because the changes that have gone on within inside of you, the changes that have gone on within your evolution, you're a different person. You just might not realize it. And maybe even your taste buds change. I don't know. I don't question it. I'm just so thankful. Because now I can add 2 more vegetables to my list. Now, isn't this amazing how you can amuse yourself when you live alone? No wonder I'm single. That's what a lot of you are thinking. No wonder she is single for 30 years. But something's going to keep us all going, right? It really does. It really, really does. And if it isn't animals, maybe it's music. Maybe it's laughter. Maybe it's comedy. Wherever your interests lie. If you're having a day where you just would like to go beat your head against the wall and to let blood, I've had them. Believe me. So confused. That can be part of the ascension. It's kind of hard to believe it's God-given, huh? But I promise you, it's part of it. And it will pass. All of these are just waves of energy. And the way to think about that is this. Did you ever see a great time last forever? Oh no, they're gone like that, right? They come, they go. You think, wow, that was fun. But it's because we don't hold on to positive energy. We hold on to negative energy. Now, if I say that, we'll use Miss Einstein. Oh, Miss Einstein, look at you. You look beautiful today. Well, she might say, well, thank you, Chi-Chi. That's it. But if I said, Mrs. Einstein, looks like you're putting on a little weight there. She's going to tell everyone, do you know what that Gigi said to me today? Think about it. Do you hang on to the positive? Or do you let it go? It's 14 minutes. I gotta go. I love you. I bless you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Until we meet again. Namaste. Bye.